Hi friends, it's Susan. Hey, get to see my face. I just wanted to tell everybody hello and thank you, thank you, thank you. I've reached 500 subscribers and I am so excited. You've really made me feel great for your support. And I really would like to get to 1,000. Once I get to 1,000, I want to do a big giveaway. So help your friends. Come see me. Like, share, subscribe. And like I said, as soon as I get to 1,000, I'm going to do a big giveaway. So it's taken me 2 years to get to 500. Let's see if we can do it in less than that. Anyway, I wanted to say hi and that I love you guys. And keep giving me ideas for things to make, I'm going to start doing some resin stuff and still doing my polymer clay. Don't worry about that. But I've got a lot of thoughts about things I'd like to make. So, and don't forget, Christmas is around the corner. And those people that make things for gifts, we start early, don't we? Anyway, I'd love to chat with you guys. Come over and tag me on Facebook. Let me see what you guys create. So, anyway, I just got home from church. See, I even wore my earrings that I just made there with crushed seashells. And I made a bunch of rings, a bunch of earrings, and bracelets. So I think I'm going to do a tutorial on that too. Won't be long. I'm trying to make shorter tutorials. Sometimes I just can't. So anyway, short, sweet. I love you guys, and please help me to get to 1,000. It's not hard if we really try and work hard at it, right? Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Enjoy your Labor Day weekend, and we'll talk soon. Bye. Hello, everybody. It's Susan here from Susan Makes Jewelry and more. It has been a fun weekend this weekend. It is Labor Day weekend, and I kind of chilled out on Saturday, went to church on Sunday, and who knows what tomorrow will bring. I posted part 2 of the video that I did the bronze, champagne, and yellow gold, I think it was. Gotta cheat. Champagne, bronze, I knew those two, and antique gold. I was close, but no cigar. Anyway, so I posted that video, so I hope you go and see that. And if you haven't seen the first one, I have posted it onto the new one, but I'll post both videos on this one so that you can just go, okay, pop, and you're there. So anyway, number 1 I did with violet, blue, and pink gold. And like I said, they're all metallics. These are gonna have something else done after I'm done with this one. I haven't heard, nobody's given me any kind of feedback as to what I should do with these last ones, because I did a few different things on the first one. On the second one, I did 2 different techniques on that, and so I need something else to do with this set. Today, I thought I would do a basket weave cane. I've been watching a lot of tutorials from Donna Kato. And if you don't know who Donna Kato is, you need to find out, because this lady is super, super smart, super helpful, and her tutorials, her voice is so sweet, and it's not like rushing you and treating you like you're dumb or something, you know. She's very good with her timing, and the way she speaks. It's very nice and friendly, and I really enjoy watching her videos. Right now she's doing a whole series on black and white stuff, with different canes you can make with black and white paint. And I guess that's a good idea, being that they came up with the black, what's it called, blackout. Yeah, Kato clay is, they came out with blackout clay, and you can take your scrap clay and use this blackout clay, just, you know, however dark you want it, but you can make your scrap clay dark black again. And it's a game changer, you know, especially how hard it is to get clay of certain colors. So anyway, this is what, let's see if you can see it well enough. This is a basket weave cane. This I purchased from someone because and from what I see on tutorials, this is an easy cane to do. So let's come on and see what I can do. I went ahead and prepped the clay already so that we can make this a little smoother. So here's my Cernit metallic. This is metallic blue, metallic violet, and metallic pink gold. So I did a Skinner blend on this. And so I'm going to elongate it. We're going to fold you on top of yourself. As such. And instead of going this way through the pasta machine, we're going to go long ways. And that makes this blend much longer. And it won't be so hard to do. And then I'm also going to use pearl on the outside, because I don't want to throw a bunch of crazy color in on this, because I want this to be the color. So here comes the old pasta machine. Yes, I don't have it attached to anything. All right, Susan, let's stop. I always kind of put my finger to the side so that the clay won't, you know, get crazy. Okay, that was on a number 1. Oh my. Let's put it down to a number 3. That should be better. Alrighty. So, you've got to be kidding me. I did it wrong. Well, you know what? I messed up the Skinner, but I do this every time, and I'm so mad at myself, guys. I'm so angry. Instead of going long ways when I folded it, I should have gone the other way. So we're just going to have the purple and the blue for the most part. And I feel terrible, you guys, because I really messed up. That is like my biggest boo-boo that I do when I do Skinner blends. You know? Oh, I'm so frustrated. I'm so sorry, you guys. Doggone it. Well, I hope this turns out nice, you know. Okay, come on. And I'm trying to put a little bit of pressure on it as I roll it, so hopefully no air pockets will form. So how many of you got to see the first one where I made stuff out of these colors on the number 1? I know you haven't probably seen the number 2 yet because I just posted it. Okay. All right, guys. I did pretty good. I don't see any bubbles. All right, let's just kind of give it a roll. And okay. So now I'm going to take one of these sheets of pearl. And this is on a number 1. And I can just put it in just a little bit more. We'll do it just like that. And we'll take you and just slide it up that way. I'm sure all of you that have younger kids, that they have gone back to school. This is the first year that I haven't had to do that. And it's so weird seeing all these little ones standing at the bus stop and my kids don't need to be there. So it's pretty crazy to see this. But so anyway, we're putting this pearl. And we get our cutting spot. And I like to taper it. Some people just do a straight edge. Oop, that was a little short, wasn't it? But I like to taper it. It just, I don't know. It seems to lay better. And I got this little trick from Donna Kato. Where is it? She has a metal tube that she uses, like a brass tube, to roll clay with and stuff, but also to blend clay together so there's no seams. And she does that, but she has, you know, a brass one. This is just a double-headed knitting needle. But anyway, I apologize about that, guys. My phone ran out of memory. I had to delete a couple of things. Anyway, we put a layer of pearl around. Look, one end is purple, one end is blue. I am so dumb when it comes to this. I don't know why. I do it every time, and I think, oh, I got it right this time. Not. Anywho, we'll just follow through with what we've got. You never know, it might turn out pretty. I'm going to put a second layer of pearl on there. Because I figure we're going metallic, pearl's a metallic, so let's do pearl. So we're going to have a nice thick cover. And then of course our, this was done on a, yeah, I left it on a 1. And we'll just blend these two little buggers together. Trim this. Okay. Now basically what we're going to do is we're going to reduce it. I want to know how many of you guys like reducing clay. Not my favorite thing, is it? Okay, we start in the middle and squeezy, squeezy, like we're making a beautiful waist. And then we work over onto one side. I try to alleviate as much, I try not to make as much stuff bulging out the sides as possible, because I mean that's a lot of waste. And we go to the other side and we just kind of gently fold it in. Well, not fold it, but press it in. And sometimes, because my hands have arthritis in them, sometimes I have to find other ways to make it go down. And then because it's a circle, I like to just roll it a little bit. So what we need to do is we need to reduce it down. I'm trying to think. Where did you go? Here you went. Probably, because I'd like to do 1.5 inch or 2 inch pieces. So if I can get it down to like 8 inches, then I could do 4 2-inch pieces. So we'll just see how we do, okay? Anyway, come on, almost done. Ooh, that hurts the old hands. Okay, how many of you done the basket weave cane? It's supposed to be one of the easier canes in cane making, and from what it looks like quite easy. So I'm just gonna roll. I start in the middle and apply pressure and apply it going out, and it slowly does that. You can also pull and pull and pull, and then flip it over and pull and pull, pull and pull. Make you a little more even. There we go. And see, we hardly have any waste at the tips. So Let's see. That still looks a little thicker. Anywho, let's get to chopping. Okay. That's good. Okay, let's see. Ooh, 10. Okay, I'm just going to do 2-inch pieces. And I have this left over for a little fun. Look at how cool it looks in that Skinner blend. Oh, I'm so mad at myself. I think I'm going to use that one. I can use this one for make a little flower cane if I want. Okay, so then what you do with each one is you flatten them. Whoops, can't see me. There we go. I'm going to bring in a little bit closer. How's that? Bring it in a little bit closer. And give it a little roll. Then you won't have those thick parts. And see what it looks like? And we'll just do it this one. Then we'll flippy. Now you need to make sure these are relatively even, you know. Mash you out just a little bit more. Because I don't want it to bow out. I want it to be nice and even so that we're not, you know, so it looks nice and straight and it doesn't look all bowed out. So now let's do this last piece. That's better. I mashed the end of it, doggone it. Now, supposed to put these together. it's pretty easy. You're just making these little marks and all that good stuff. Back again. Okay, as you see, we've got these little guys. And what we need to do is we need to reduce it down. So we have to press it down. Okay, so as soon as I get done reducing this to what I need, I'll be right back, because you know how to reduce stuff, right? Okay, I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay guys, I've got it reduced in the square. It's down to a square. See all the little, cool, huh? So I got it down to 8 inches. I had quite a bit of waste. Look at that. This one was really bad. I was so mad. But never throw your scraps away. Never ever. They always can be used for something. So we're going to do 2-inch increments. Let's get up here where you can see me, huh? So we've got a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. Why does that? That one looks extra long. I'll just make it even. Anywho, so now this is when you start the basket weave. So you're going to put 1 this way. Whoop. 1 that way. Losing it, guys. I'm losing it. And then we do just the opposite here, where we do up and down. And then, nope, wrong way, Susan. That way. I can't believe this. I am like totally not doing this tonight, guys. There. Oh my goodness, guys. It's, you know, I can't say that it's Friday, or, you know, I've been working all week and I'm exhausted. I can't say that. But I want these to look a little bit better when I put them together. Okay, let's make sure these are nicely placed. Then you're going to reduce, reduce, reduce. If I can get it to 4 inches, then I'll cut it in half again. tell this is the first time I've done one of these? I'm going to have to do more because it's so simple. You'd think that I could do it. Especially the Skinner blend. That's what really fries me. I'm so disappointed. Because this is not going to turn out the way I wanted. Well, the pink is in there a little bit, you know. Just not on the outsides like I wanted it to be. Hi, Butts. Well, what you crying about? Yeah? I'm sorry. Tater's looking around for his Maggie. Okay, let me see how much this is. It's just barely 3. So let's cut it in half. And then you just put it together. Or do we want it that way? Okay, you guys, please don't laugh at me because I'm really... What is my deal? It's like a puzzle. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm tripping. I'm not pleased right now. There we go. Nope. Nope. You know what? Let me muddle about with this, and I'm going to get a piece of some of these scraps together. We're going to make a backing piece, and we'll just, once I figure out this, we're going to put them on a slab and make a few pieces, huh? So I will see you in a little bit, okay? Bye. Okay, guys, it's the next day. I just couldn't focus last night. Last night was not good. I thought twice about redoing this video, but it's like, why would I do that when I want to show you how I learn stuff? And a lot of people learn things by making mistakes. So I cut a bunch of pieces out. There's my slab. Of course, I elongated it and widened it out a little bit. And I put a piece of scrap clay. That's what the scraps turn out looking like. I put scrap clay down for that. So I am going to use this plastic to bevel my edges of my pieces. Make sure it's nice and straight, no wrinkles, no bubbles, as I throw pieces on the floor. Okay, so I want to make some different looking barrettes, hair barrettes. I have a lot of them made in resin, but you can also make them in clay. But like, this is one of my resin ones, Harry Potter. Here's another Harry Potter. There's a daisy. But these are all resin, you know. That's resin. That one's done with clay. I don't know if you remember this from the washi tape video, but that's what this one is from the washi tape video. I hope that sun's not killing it. And this one, ooh, missing one, it fell out. This one I did with the liquid polymer clay video. And I think they turned out amazing. They look like Galaxy, don't they? And it was so easy. So I'm hoping to do some more of those. Well, and of course I did, you know, nail art stuff. But I mean, they're little tiny clips. And the tiny ones, I usually make a set of 2. The larger ones, usually just 1. But if you're interested, I'd be happy to do a tutorial on how to make barrettes, polymer clay or resin. It's up to you. You can choose the medium or both if you want. So that's entirely up to you. My dog Harley keeps coming in here and hits me up for treats because she knows that she'll shut up while I'm recording. Because she'll just come in here and... So I chose a few cutters that I haven't used in quite some time. And of course, probably 90% of my cutters are from Oh Joy Creations. She is amazing. Love that woman. Hi, Mary Joy. She does amazing work, and she has sales a lot. She does gift cards. She's the bomb, and I love her to death. I've been buying things from her since she started, and she's just amazing. She's made custom pieces. She even named a silk screen after me because I wanted a silk screen with cherry blossoms on it. So she gave it my name, and I thought that was so sweet. So anyway, no, I don't want to use those. Let's see. I guess I could make... See, cutter number 30, oh joy. Cutter 216, oh joy. Oh joy. I loves it so much. Could maybe do these. And a bunch of circles. Yeah, let me do some circles. I like to put them out on there first before I go mashing them because I really want to make sure that I have everything where I want it and the cutters that I want before I go making a bunch of noise. And let's see. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do this time. And then I'll just fill in this with a bunch of circles. So, you want to make sure that you get a lot of pressure on here so that it's going through the plastic into the clay, and then it kind of domes the clay with the plastic. So, it's more rounded, so it's not like sharp edges. And to me, I like the way it looks. It looks more finished to me. And the nice thing is like if you're going to put a separate backing on it, then you can work those pieces in, those two pieces, the joint together really quite well. Okay, you're going to be a stinker. Yeah, I should stand up and do this, but I'm going to be stubborn. I am my father's daughter. Him was a stubborn guy. Very stubborn. By the way, today is Labor Day, so I'd like to thank all of those in the service, military, government service, anybody who serves us, I thank. Because this country wouldn't be what it is, unfortunately in some cases, but I'm glad I live in a country where I have the freedom to worship the way I want, to say the things I want, to vote the way I want. Yeah. People don't realize how good they have it in this country. And all you have to do is go visit another country and you'll see the complete difference that our country has compared to others. It's a shocking difference. How some people grow up with virtually nothing. And I've seen a lot of documentaries about how in a lot of other countries it is just awful. So these are not going in well enough, so I'm going to have to stand up and give it some Susan power. One at a time, guys. So anyway, I'm going to get all of these cut out, baked up. I haven't decided if I want to resin or varnish or just buff out. But yeah, we'll get all these put together and I will show pictures of these at the beginning of this video. And once again, I want to say thank you guys for coming in and joining me and supporting me the way you have, and how amazing you all are, and how lucky I am that you are part of my gang. And I love it. I absolutely love doing these videos. It kind of makes me feel special, you know, that I can say I'm a YouTuber. May not be a very popular one, but I hope to become one day. Trying to find my little niche in there to see what I can do to make things funner. Because I love to be happy and make other people happy. And that is my goal, is to teach you a little something that maybe you didn't know, or maybe you could teach me a little something that I didn't know. And it's all about learning, isn't it? Yes, it is. So, when I am done with all of this lovely stuff, I will put it in the oven. And like I said, I will show the pictures at the beginning of the video. And I hope you have a fantastic Labor Day. Of course, this won't be on until after Labor Day because it's Labor Day today. And if you like this video, please, please, please give me a like and a share. If you haven't already became a subscriber, please do. It would help me a great deal, and it's free to you. You don't have to pay anything to be a part of my tribe. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for hitting 500. Let's get to 1,000, and I'm going to do a big old giveaway, okay? And boy, do I got stuff to give away. Lots and lots of stuff. I'm a tad bit of a craft hoarder. Don't tell my husband. Anyway, I hope you have a fantastic week. I hope you have fun creating and letting all your creative juices out. And I hope that you do something nice for someone out there. Random acts of kindness do amazing things to people. And you know what? It kind of makes you feel good when you do something too. So, with that in mind, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye, guys.